Mm-mm-mm. 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 Yes. Real life footage of me and Twon following Cookie Brother around the same night I knelt him. Would you like to answer that question one more time? Nah, see what happened was we thought that was one of our old homies from way back and we was trying to creep up on him, but once we figured out it wasn't him, we fell back. Okay, so after you found out Cookie's brother wasn't who you thought it was, what did you do? Man, we pimped off and went about our business. So you didn't have any contact with Bruce after you left Walmart? Not at all. None whatsoever. So where'd you guys go when you left Walmart? Man, we hopped back in traffic, slid to the crib after that. So how long have you and Antoine been friends? We go back like a Cadillac on 4 flat. Okay, so it's safe to say you trust Bartholomew with your life, right? Yeah, that's my boy for sure. Okay, so you didn't have any contact with Bruce after Walmart at all? No ma'am. You know, this case carries a sentence of 25 to life. Scratching the back of my head, 25 to life? Look, if you know something, I think it's best you let me know now. I just sat there feeling like I wanted to projectile vomit. So, you hungry? I ain't even gonna hold you. Look, he did it. I folded like a lawn chair. I couldn't stay in the rain. I immediately put everything on Twon. Shortly after, an officer came into the room where he was at, ready to escort him into custody. Big Twon was on the way to being charged with the murder of Cookie Brother. They pinned him right up. And he knew he didn't do it. But he still ain't say nothing. He just let him take him away. 10 toes. Meanwhile, they released me with an Italian beef and a Pepsi to drink. I felt terrible, I ain't gonna lie to you. But I had every plan to come visit and put money on his books as often as possible. Just for being a real one. Moral of the story, sometimes being a real nigga could bite you in the ass. It has come to my attention that quite a few of you are in disagreement with the outcome of Black Chicago Be Like Part 105, Part 21. Not all of you, but quite a few. Not sure how many, but maybe you can help me to understand just how many of y'all not rocking with that outcome by dropping in the comments and letting me know you did not agree with the outcome of Black Chicago Be Like Part 105, Part 21. And then we'll proceed forward. Blessings. Here's the thing. I empathize. How could I snitch on Big Twon? The big homie that everybody needs. Is this not the same Big Twon that pulled up to pick me up from the county after I got into it with my baby mama over that little situation at the crib? Was he not the same one to actually keep me out of trouble by helping me cover up lies with my baby mama? So Big Twon, did Bartholomew forget to give you anything yesterday? Yeah, she found what I forgot to give you yesterday. Nah, don't be trying to get him no hint. So what he forgot to give you, Big Twon? Trying to stall for time. Man, yesterday I was drunk as hell. She just standing there waiting for an answer. You would have thought we was on an episode of Family Feud. The pressure was on, and the grand prize was my ass being saved. And Big Twon had to answer the first and only question that was going to determine my fate. I'm talking about, so Big Twon, what would a woman be pissed off about if they found it in a boyfriend possession? Fuck tell me. Big Twon named one thing that a woman would be pissed off if she found in her boyfriend possession. Now, Big Twon was a fairly intelligent man. Didn't score the highest on his ACT. However, I knew he had some common sense. I didn't think I had too much to worry about. However, I was still worried than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. Soon after I want to say a condom. A condom. Okay, let's see if it's on the board. Condom? Yes! Remember when Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and the Mud Dogs won the Super Bowl, do you? Type shit, you hear me? A real nigga rescue. Blessings. Big Twon, yeah, a condom. I forgot to get it from bro yesterday, tweaking. See, I told you.
Did he not aid and abet me in a couple murders? In addition to helping me throw a body in Lake, Michigan? Did he not put me on the stand to get a significant amount of money? Did he not decline the opportunity to whoop Cookie shit when she was clearly giving him the green light to do so? And after all of those examples of camaraderie and loyalty that Big Twon repeatedly demonstrated for me, I still chose to rat him out, bite the cheese, and lie on him. Just because I know he wouldn't tell on me, because he's a real one. The moral of the story of that production was sometimes being a real nigga could bite you in the ass. That moral of the story is a lesson that you not only needed to receive, but I myself as well. Because in real life, I consider myself to be a real one. And as a result, I'm willing to sacrifice my peace, my comfort, and my livelihood for the cause. So now here we are. Quite a many. Got their panties in a bunch. A real bunch. Speaking of bunch, let me just speak to you about, or share with you, one particular gentleman on Facebook that really just gave me a chuckle. So he posts a status tagging me, talking about corporate. You a real vagina. Da 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 da. Woo woo. Big Twon shouldn't even rock with you no more. I'm so disappointed in you. I ain't even gonna watch your videos. Cookie should get you popped for leaving her oblivious to the whole plot. Da 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 da. Woo woo. Just being a real stand-up representative for the street code. But then I look at his profile picture and he has on a cashmere sweater with carpet material collar laying around the neck and sunglasses on that are connected, one next to the other, by 4 or 5 cubic zirconium diamonds. Not to mention that those lenses were laden with a pink tint. But then he had so much energy for honoring the street code. What street code are you protecting? The Sesame Street code? Knock it off. Quick. But back to the original purpose of this video. I am a creative. And I'm also a teacher. And I know over the course of many, many years, I've ended up being the hometown hero and the good guy. And, you know, just the character that everybody appreciates in my videos. But sometimes, you gotta roll your sleeves up and get dirty. when you're trying to communicate a message. I already knew what the outcome of this video would bring. I knew that a lot of people would be quite disappointed. He snitched. How could he do Big Twon like that? Da, 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 woo, woo. The outcry was amazing. But you know what's the beautiful thing that's coming from all of this, if I must say, is that I'm not too shabby on the screenwriting. Because I purposely crafted this video to make sure that the ending hit just the way that it did. For example, Morocco, the Coton de Touliard, and their production is my new puppy. I've only actually had it for the last few weeks. But I knew that in this last episode, in order for that moral of the story and the end of that video to hit the way that it did, I had to make sure that Big Twon participated in more real activity. So I'm like, whole time, all right, we finna put Morocco in there. I'm gonna have it where you got him for whatever reason, and then you gotta get rid of him, but you do it for me. You know what I'm saying? And there's even certain lines that I made sure to implement in the video to also drive home that impact. Such as when he was in the car and he was like, man, we both of us solid. We about to go in there, they can't break us. So to see the effectivity, I know it ain't no word, but it's a word today. The effectivity of my strategizing working so great, I can't be nothing but thankful. And I appreciate y'all for participating in the productions. And I want to give you a further disclaimer. This probably won't be the last time that you feel the way towards me. There are gonna be some future projects in which I'm back to being that hometown hero and that real one. But then it's definitely gonna be some more in the future where y'all like, man, corporate ass. Oh, for that grade. But at the end of the day, I'm here to serve a purpose. And that's to entertain and teach. I am significantly sorry for everyone out there that I deeply offended. It wasn't my intention. And I hope that in due time you'll be able to find it in your heart to forgive me. And to those that choose not to, be well and be great. I understand and I empathize. And as a small token of my remorse, I would like to present to you, before the end of this video, exclusive, never before seen, behind the scenes footage for the whole Black Child Will Be Like Part 105 storyline. Be sure to look out for Black Child Will Be Like Part 106. And yes, I do know that there are a lot of unanswered questions associated with Black Child Will Be Like Part 105. For example, what happened with Cookie's pregnancy? Am I gonna go do the $50,000 job for myself? What is Big Twon's response to me putting him in that situation? And a few others. So let me know. If you would like for me to bring you a season 2 of Black Child Will Be Like Part 105 by the end of the year, make sure you drop it in the comments. And I'll make sure to answer all of your questions during the course of those productions. But however, for right now, make sure to be in tune for Black Child Will Be Like Part 105, Part 106. That of which is definitely coming because there seems to be a rumor floating around that the last production was my last Black Chicago Be Like. But that rumor is definitely perpetuated by that population of people that don't know the difference between final and finale. But I'm going to leave that blame to your school teachers. But in any case, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. And to you all, be safe, stay dangerous, and make great decisions. On God. Wow. Ain't no fucking way. Rolling and action. You not fucking when you recording my stupid ass.
Hey, you wasn't recording.
That looked good.
Oh, bro.
That looked good.
Oh God.
I'm letting you
One more
I
time.
ain't down to this little ass alligator.
You see?
This is not how I'm supposed to go out.
Yep. Rolling and action. And that's where I was sitting at. You got me fucked up. Yep.
Alright.
Rolling and action.
Hey man, let me ask my assistant, man. Hey man,
Hey, what going on?
how much the deposit is, man?
$628.38.
$628.38.
Let's do it again.
One more time, man. I think I should like tap the screen to get the focus on Rico. Okay.
I'm doing it right. Alright.
Yep.
Rolling.
And action.
Okay. Well, it's nice seeing you again, boo.
Yep.
Is you cool? I'm my mom type shit.
Hit it with that boy. Rolling.
And action. No, don't do that, boy. Your ass twinking, boy. Is you cool? Oh, no, I'm sure. I can cut off that cool.
Yeah. Rolling.
And action. Yep, that one. Yep, that one. Oh God, do it one more time. And then come up on me much sooner. Like, probably damn near right after action. Yep, on God.
Rolling.
And action. Yep, on God. Yep, get me over there. Yep, come over there type shit. Yep. Or even, yep, type shit. Yep. Yeah, on my mama.
He said midget thing.
Oh God. Damn. Oh fuck.
Rolling.
Come on, man. Walk on the phone. I gotta remember. Alright. Okay. Rolling and action.
Yeah, G.
Rolling and action.
Alright, baby, you ready? We finna pop out to the lakefront. Come on.
And then, look at the camera when you acting, you can't look at the camera on my mama. That's all good. So, let me make sure your line of eyesight, y'all will be seeing it right there. So this will be back where you looking at. Now pointing at food, right? Yep.
Rolling.
And action. Made it found us some truck drive. That's why I love you.
On my side. Y'all.
Y'all ass be just, y'all be out here getting that shit in no matter what. It's cold as hell.
I don't even feel it for real.
At all.
By the hospital below the boy.
That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even care what he was.
Okay. Rolling and action.
And I say that respectfully.
I don't mean no harm.
I don't mean no harm.
You know, sometimes.
Sometimes
The Lord put things in my heart
put things in my heart
that you don't want to hear.
that you don't want to hear.
Can I get an amen?
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 Hey, I ain't nothing but a vessel.
I ain't nothing but a vessel.
Hey, don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Hey, I ain't do nothing.
I ain't do nothing.
But what I was sent here to do, amen?
But what I was saying here to do, amen.
Amen.
Yep.
Okay. And then everybody like
Rolling.
and action.
Jump on it, let's do it. Ride it, my pony, my saddle, waiting for you. Jump on it.
Oh God. Was those the last?
At all.
First and foremost, I thank the Lord for this AM. A lot of niggas plan to see it last night, but ain't make it, he give it, he take it. This hard to embrace it, but it's life. We don't know when it's over, we don't know when it's time. Phone around with pipe,
12 call me with Maz. I'd rather frown at your honor than leave my daughters here crying. Nothing funny but the content. They murdered P&B while he was dining. Duke the jeweler was in Houston trying to catch a vibe. We living in a different type of time. Even on vacation, got a